Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I usually say this three-word quote in my relationship advice episodes, and I feel that this three-word quote needs its own personal episode. I feel that a lot of people need to hear this episode, and they need to understand that communication is key. It will help you guys sit down and think about it. Whatever it is that is on your mind, if you talk to somebody about whatever it is, fam, so many questions can get answered. So many things that's running through your mind, they can finally get answers. Because the thing is this. I feel that we're in a day and age where people don't like to communicate. They, for some reason, it's like they would rather have stuff bottled up. They'd rather go and suffer alone. And the thing is this. It is 100% okay to do that. It is. It is 100% okay. If you want to be alone, if you don't want to talk to nobody, that's cool. That's fine. But the thing is this, though. If you are on social media on a regular basis, and you're constantly posting sad tweets, sad Instagram posts, sad TikToks, sad Facebook posts, shoot, if you using MySpace, sad MySpace posts, whatever it is, if you're posting this on a regular basis, every time when you post, you're posting something sad. Fam, don't be surprised if somebody is like, they're worried. That's something where I'm like, I do that often, and I find myself now where it's like I really don't message too many. Like, if it's like somebody that I might have just followed, I'll let them know, like, hey, I'm always here if you need somebody to talk to. If you need a friend to talk to, I'm here. I'm saying you don't have to tell me everything, but whatever it is you feel comfortable telling me, tell me that. I'm not going to judge you. We come from a world where there's so many people doing so many different crazy things. I'm like, whatever it is that you're going through, fam, I guarantee and I promise you, it is not something that I'll judge you over. All right, even if it is, I don't care. It's like I'm in a point in time in my life where I'm comfortable with my peers. Meaning like if they tell me some off the wall stuff like, oh, my pet rock died today. Like, they talking about an actual rock you could go to the beach and grab and pick up and all that stuff. They talk about they pet rock died today. I would be concerned because I'm like, wait a minute. Like, is it a pet name rock or like this is an actual pet like rock and things? If they're being serious, I'm at a point in time I've never been in no situation like that, so I can't tell you guys. The thing is this, I can tell you that, oh yeah, I definitely will help them out, whatever it is that they're going through, but I've never been through no stuff like that, so I wouldn't know. Part of me would want to laugh, but I'm all like, dang, they distraught. But I guess I would have to see it where it's all like, well, how would I feel if there's something like, okay, my favorite Xbox controller, it stopped working and things, and I'm like all sad about it and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be people that look at me and be all like, bruh, it's an Xbox controller. Just go to the store and get you another one. It's like, it ain't the same, bruh. It is not the same. This Elite controller that I got, fam, love this controller. If something were to happen to it. So I guess a part of me would understand, though. But the thing is this. Getting back to this communication is key stuff. If I'm sad about it and I'm posting like, dang, bro, I don't want to play video games no more. Like, this is so messed up. But it's like they leave like those cryptic messages. Like they want you to try to figure it out on like whatever it is, and I'm making these posts and these like talking about, oh, I never want to play video games again. Like, I'm done with my Xbox. I'm done. Somebody's all like, hey, what's going on? What's going on with your Xbox and things? And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about it. It's all like, or it's like my controller died or whatever. And it's like, nah, bro, talk about that stuff. My thing is this. I would rather have it where I'm talking with you the whole day, the whole week, the whole month, the whole year. I don't care how long it takes. Fam, I want to be there for people. I know people would look at that and be like, no, you don't. It's all like, I don't want you to be involved. Well, tough. I'm saying that my thing is this. If we're friends, even if we're not friends, my thing is this. If I see your tweet and I see that you're going through some stuff, or an Instagram post or whatever, I see that you're going through some stuff, I'm going to message you. My thing is this, and everybody is entitled to post whatever it is that they want to post. But if you don't want people to message you, if you posting things that's like concerning people, then fam, don't post things that's concerning people. That's why I really don't be trying to post a whole lot of stuff, because I'm like, my thing is this. If there's something that I need to talk about, I'll talk to somebody about it, but other than that, I'm like, for the most part, I feel that I try to, I guess, find the answers myself, and I think that's, if you don't want to talk to people, then you're going to have to find the answers yourself. But it's like, you cannot go on social media on a regular basis, because I feel like that's just adding more to the suffering. It's like at that point where you're just dropping communication from people. There's people that obviously wants to check on you. You just skip all past that stuff and you just want to post something sad. I'm like, fam, how's, because no, the thing is this, there's people that do stuff like that. And it's friends of mine. And I'm like, fam, and it's messed up, because it's like, I don't want to ignore those messages, or those not messages, but when they make a post on social media. But it's like, I don't want to ignore those posts, but I'm saying, it's like, what do you expect? I done messaged you, you seen the message, or you just don't open the message at all. You look right past that stuff. And I'm like, people, that's another thing. People, start looking through your messages. Start answering, because there'll be people where it'll be all like, oh, I ain't got no friends. But I'm like, if you check your messages, you'll see that a lot of people want to be your friend, bruh. So I'm saying, it's one of those things where it's like, fam, people, check your messages. Start reading your messages. I'm saying, we have a phone in our pocket, or backpack, or purse. We have an Apple Watch or Samsung Galaxy Watch. The thing is this, I refuse to believe that a person goes the whole day without going on their phone, unless you're trying to escape from social media. That I can understand. I understand that, because I'm like, yeah, there's at times where I don't even want to really be involved. But my thing is this, I check social media on a regular basis, because I know that there's at times where people might message me, or I at least get notifications. If you don't get notifications, then it's like, fam, you're going to have to do something. I'm like, put it on silent, but I'm all like, fam, y'all got to start checking your messages. That type of stuff, it's concerning, where I'm all like, you have that many people. I feel like, my thing is this, I feel like when they make them sad posts, you have to get a whole lot of messages of people. And I don't know, maybe it's like they prefer to go, like they might be texting them like through their phone or something, and they're not going through DMs and things. If that's the case, then okay, cool. But if you're ignoring like text messages, DMs, all these other different forms of messages from all these different social media platforms, and like, yeah, your phone provider or the text message app and things, or whatever you're choosing is, it's like, nah, fam, you gonna have to start answering some messages, because I'm like, that type of stuff, we gonna have to change that. We are going to have to change that. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, you gonna have to find them answers, and you can't be out here posting no sad messages, bruh, or sad posts. Because I'm like, man, I'm telling you, like, I see people when they do stuff like that, and originally, I was like, excuse me, like, when they do stuff like that, I would, like, as soon as I see it, I'm messaging them, like, hey, what's going on? No response, and then I'll still continue. I'll still be like, hey, I'm just letting you know I am here for you. You need a friend to talk to. And then it's like, I'll go and do it again. Like, let's say it's like this year, for an example, because there has been times where I've checked messages, like people will make a sad post, and then I'll check, and I'm like, fam, I done sent these same messages over and over and over again, like asking them, hey, is everything okay? Like, what's going on? Talk with me, let me know what's going to communicate. Talk about these things, because I can tell you guys right now, like, I remember back in 2020 when I was going through my stuff, talking with friends, that helped. It really helped open up my eyes, and it really helped, like, when I was trying to figure out, like, what was my next play on that particular situation. Talking to friends really helped. It really got me through some stuff. So that's why I'm like, hey, look, whether it's friends, family, I don't care if you guys sit down and talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. Write down I remember there was this one girl And it was something where I'm all like, I understand why she does that now. And I'm like, that's something that I might actually, well, I kind of in a way do it in things, but with content creating, like with podcasting or in a video. But, I'll just like, whatever is on my mind, I'll talk about that stuff. Like if it's just kind of replaying in my mind over and over and over again, I'll talk about that stuff. Yeah, I might have an emotional moment, but at the same time, at least I can say that I talked on that. And I'm like, and I feel like people are afraid to hear words. Like, they're afraid to like, oh, I don't want to. And it's like, nah, bruh, you gonna have to look. When I say that communication is key, when I say that communicating with people helps, it helps. I'm not saying, like, my thing is this, whatever you got running through your mind about it, drop all that stuff. Whatever it is that you got running through your mind, like this doubt or this anxiety or whatever, you feel like you're being a burden. That's something that people have told me. I remember people have told me that it's like the reason why they don't come to me with their problems is because they feel like they're being a burden. And I'm like, fam, I'm gonna tell you this. I have my whole life ahead of me. I would like to think that throughout my lifetime, as I am here, as I am alive, as I am capable of speaking words to people, regardless if they can understand them or not. My thing is this. I have 24 hours in a day. I can do whatever I want to do, bruh. Whatever it is that I want to do. Yes, I do have my responsibilities. Yes, I, do got to tend to my day-to-day activities and stuff. But at the same time, I got time for people. Especially if people need my help. I got time for... That was one thing I remember when one of my friends where they always, like, they wanted to hang out with me. And the crazy thing is like... I went through this same situation, and it's like I was so blinded by that situation that I didn't realize I was doing that to a completely different friend. I was doing the same thing that an old friend did to me. I was doing the same exact thing to them. Always messaging me, wanting to hang out, wanting to do things, and all this other stuff. And I kept coming up with excuses and excuses on why I couldn't hang out with this person. And there, honestly, when I sit down and think about it, all the excuses were dumb. They were all dumb. And I'm like, my thing is this, because I would rather have it where me and this person is hanging out and I'm just whatever it is that I got, whether it's anxiety or what, I just bump through all that stuff and I hang out with this friend and we can enjoy each other's time rather than how it almost like this friendship ended. So there was a day. And I'm so thankful that me and this person, we're still friends to this day. Because it's like, they were a friend where I'm all like, I do not want to lose you. That's a friend where I'm all like, I really could like, it's like the thing is this, like we make time to like talk with one another about whatever it is that, we got going on and stuff. But at the same time, we are focused on ourselves. But at one point in time, and this was like, they were always asking me to hang out, and I just always would come up with some like dumb excuse. But so anyways, I remember one day I'm sitting down, I think I was watching TV or something, and they messaged me, and they was all like, they pretty much just said like, hey, I just think that it's best if we're not friends no more. That hurt more than like, I had to say like, then I guess, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, I ain't been through some pain, but that was some pain, that was really some pain that I was like, dang, you don't realize that you're doing that to somebody. And I'm like, fam, I don't even know. I know people probably ask like what were the reasons? Dumb. Like, oh, I'm doing YouTube stuff today, or it's raining outside, or it's too hot outside, whatever. And I'm like, nah. Excuse me, I like when I sit down and I think about that, I'm all like, I shouldn't have done that. Like, if I could go back and do that all over again, I 100% would, because I was like, there was no reason for me to be carrying on like that. And then not even realizing that, or like at some point in time, I realized, I was like, fam, this same exact thing happened to me. And it's like, you don't even realize, and I'm sitting down thinking about that, I'm like, even with like, video games recently, like I had went through some stuff where I kind of seen how I act in things. And so anyways, let's just say that it was somebody that I know where they didn't like a business transaction. Let's just call it that. They didn't like a business transaction, so they got mad, said some things. and I disagreed with them. You know, it was something where I was all like, fam, like they did the best that they could. I'm like, what do you expect from them? And the thing is this, I sat down and I started thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, bro, I be doing that too. Like when I be doing like these podcast episodes or videos talking on these game developers, like I didn't realize that until I actually seen it. And so I started thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, bro, I really gotta change. Like I gotta stop doing that. You know, I gotta stop. Like, so that is something that I am gonna work on, you know, where I don't talk on game developers and their jobs and, you know, their life and all that stuff. Just overall saying some disrespectful things. Because now I could sit down and say that I have said some disrespectful things. See, this is that communication stuff. You know, it's a conversation that I don't really want to have, but at the same time, I gotta have that conversation. Yes, I have said some disrespectful things to video game developers. Stuff that overall, yes, I'll say that I regret saying it. You know, at the end of the day, these guys did the best that they could with whatever video games, you know, and with music, movies, TV shows. I'm like, it don't matter what it is. I'm like, fam, people do the best that they possibly can, you know, do and stuff. So, but I do feel that communication, again, going back to that statement, it is a key factor in life. If you are a video game developer, fam, communicate with your fans. Because I feel like if you guys communicate with your fans will look highly of you guys. They would be like, oh, they actually are taking the time to, you know, listen to us and, you know, what we want for whatever games and things. You know, it's like you just got to communicate more. And I mean, like, practice that stuff. Small little steps, eventually work on to where you're talking days with somebody, you know? So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're viewing this on YouTube. Follow or subscribe viewing this on a podcast streaming service. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.